Hi, everybody. I decided to research Common Curriculum. I, got in a conversation with one of my friends. She's been substituting for like 30, 40 years and working in education off and on. And in talking with her today, we were talking about, how much organization goes into the process of teaching, and kind of as much effort as you put in is will pay in dividends through the course of the semester and the course of the year. And so within that, like I was immediately like, I got to jump on the one that, I looked at a couple of them, but the one that reached out for getting to see kind of more of the formula for a lesson plan, and the beautiful organization I can kind of create with it, even in working ahead. Um, so one of the big things in my research, it was actually kind of cool. There's Scott and Robbie. Robbie starts talking through this video of kind of the background of what caused Common Curriculum to be made as a website and an application. Was him and a couple other teachers were sending each other their lessons plans because he was a first year teacher, and so he would write 50 files in a semester, and or in a unit, and then so would that teacher, and before you knew it, they were sending files on files on files, and organizing that in your email box only goes so far. Even if you were really great and you downloaded it immediately, cleared out your inbox, created folders, it just at a certain point outweighs the convenience, especially as you branch out to more and more teachers trying to grow. And so about 2012, 2013, he worked with this other history teacher over in Baltimore, is where this was created, and they built this website and application. Um, Through my research of it, man, was there some cool stuff. Like I just tried to bullet point, the coolest stuff. But not only are you writing the lesson plan, you get to create it within a calendar or on a weekly basis. You can make them reoccurring. You can copy and paste someone else's, right into yours. Um, Not only do you get to link all the standards that they built their own database of all the state standards and all that, to where you can look up adjacently what you need and then pop in your standard. Then, you can share your homework to your kiddos. You can link whatever presentation, whatever chapters, whatever ebook right in the lesson plan. So if I'm pulling it up for the day, I can click, here's my material, here's my standards, here's everything right there. Oh no, there's a snow day today. I can move it right over. I can meander. I can even on some of the more premium stuff, because some of it's paid, some of it's free. And some of the more premium stuff, I could even look up, hey, with standard XYZ, how many times did I hit it? And it'll be like, well, you hit that one 3 times, you hit that twice, and that gives you an idea of where am I falling short, where can I excel as a teacher. Uh, One of the biggest things is the whole point of this was to see how teachers can work together. So the shareability is seamless, even in some of the better, more efficient ways of using it. You can make it to where you're collaborating as a group, and somebody else can be editing it just the same way as you, to where we can create curriculum for the grade, for the school, for the district, however we want to do it, to where even administration can be looking at it and vetting it, or even they could print it out when they go and sit in on your class. Um, some of my examples was, it was really nice because you could have several different plan books where I could have all of my plans for the year. I could have all my plans for different classes. I could have my substitute plans in place, so that I could easily print those on the days I'm off, or I can email that to administration, whatever I need. So overall, I mean, that's it's a lot of babble and a lot of malarkey on it, but it's really a cool website. It's really nice theme. You can make everything color coded. It's very pretty and satisfying to work with. Um, Overall, I learned just how much goes into planning, and like how direly important it is. But overall, like, I think I couldn't find like a ton of shortfalls, but I really tried to research in depth. And I think like two of the big things is some of your applications you're linking in. Like they talked a lot in the tutorials about, oh, you can link your Google Drive really easily and whatever you got here. But I didn't hear the same thing about some of the other applications such as Outlook. Um, I think the number one complaint I saw on the reviews was that it was hard to work with it offline. So like, uh, I think some people just said they couldn't work with it offline, and that, made a hindrance because even if they're not teaching, even if they're not on the internet, they're still working, for their students. Um, when it comes to cost to a student, cost to a teacher, cost to a district, the basic plan, where that's most of what you're going to need, is totally free. Free forever is what they say. The pro version gives you a little bit more access to some of the cooler features like the standard checking, seeing how many times you hit that. It's about $5 to $8 a month based on your sort of thing. And then there's pro version for schools, which is, let's say I was principal of a school or administration, I could purchase this plan for all my teachers, have all my math teachers work in a group, all my science teachers work in a group, create lesson plans that I can monitor, and I can say, hey, we all want to hit standards this way, or it helps out that new teacher, helps out the old teacher who's still adapting to the online, all of that to where teachers can support teachers, can edit it, and work with what's best for everybody. Overall, this was really cool, and that's my little synopsis of Common Curriculum. Thanks for listening.